Aloha and good day, friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit. Today I've got special guests in the house, Puppy Finn, Puka Dog. We're so grateful for you to be here. Welcome if this is your first time. If you've been here before, then I'm so grateful to see you again. And let's have a wonderful everyday yoga practice. We're going to begin by sitting on our bottom in easy pose. You can bring your cheeks out and away behind you and get a sense of really plugging into the ground, almost like you're an electrical prong and you've got the two main forces that you're connecting with, the positive and the negative. In yoga, we call these the Ida and the Pingala, which are said to be a wave of energy, two of them that are going up the spine in the pattern of DNA all the way up and out the crown of the head. So sitting up nice and tall, finding your easy pose, your sukha. Let's just take a moment to bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly, and just breathe gently so that you feel both your hands rise and fall with the breath. Think about an intention that you have. My intention is very gentle and simple, and I simply say to myself, I do yoga every day. And this mantra came to me about 10 years ago, and finally about 3.5 years ago, I was able to implement this beautiful little simple thing into my life. Yoga every day. So I'm well past 1,000 days. I know there are people that are past 10,000 days, and it's a beautiful thing. So just take one more breath. Create an intention for your experience, maybe that you do enjoy doing a little bit of stretching or connecting, breathing, meditating every day. We plug into the source energy. Good, let's take one more breath here. We'll bring our hands to Anjali Mudra, creating focus and creating this space where we know that one side isn't stronger or better than the other. We simply find inner peace and balance. Maybe even close your eyes and smile. And I love that smile stands for start my internal love engine. Good, and then let that go. We're just gonna do a gentle neck and shoulder opener. So just gently turn your head to look over your shoulder one direction. Slowly go the other way. Maybe you keep your little smile behind the eyes or even at the lips, or just notice that we maybe even smile into our organs. Come back to center. Now we're just going to do a big yes. I say yes to positivity. So just allowing for your neck and your shoulders to open and release anything. Let's come back to center. Now, as weird as it sounds, we're gonna stick our tongue out of our mouth and we're gonna let out a big sigh. So inhale. Two more times. It's actually gonna drop your shoulders. One more. Good, weird and wonderful. Let's now come into a special breath where we're gonna do what's called a long exhale breath. So you're gonna inhale for a count of 4, hold for another 3 counts, and then exhale for a count of 8. Inhale for 4, pause for 2, and then exhale for 8. One more round. Hold for 2 at the top of the inhale. This is excellent for getting extra carbon dioxide in your body, creating that extra little bit of stress, which is said to reduce anxiety. Long exhale. So think of your long exhale breath as a friend, something that can really help you get through any challenges that you might have in your day. All right, let's do a little bit of silk reeling. We'll bring our hands together and just spiral at the wrists, one direction then the other. Finding that nice length in your spine, sitting up tall, and then gently release the arms. We're gonna float onto our hands and our knees. And we're going to just find a space where we're comfortable with our hands pushing the ground away, hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Let's do a gentle cat-cow here, lifting the head, lifting the pelvis, coming into cow pose, and then on the exhale breath, rounding into cat. I love rocket cat. You can prop up on your fingertips, curl your toes under and send your hips back. Just a little variation of your traditional cat pose. And then we'll come back to center, release the toes, come back onto your hands, and then spiral the left fingers towards your knee, the left knee, the right fingers towards the right knee. If that's way too much, maybe just angling the fingers out towards the sides. And we're just gonna do one round of cat-cow here. Again, lifting the head and the pelvis, and then rounding, and just noticing that very different pressure on your wrists, being really gentle and mindful, then coming back to center, angling your hands forwards, and then we're just gonna make 2 circles in each direction, honoring our fabulous wrists. Go the other way. Find that nice breath, adjust anything if you need to. Now let's come into the booty control portion of our day. We're gonna lift our right foot, get your knee level with your hips, and then we're just gonna pulse that foot. See if you can engage the right butt muscles, the 3 main muscles that make up each butt cheek. Notice if your belly is kind of drooping here. Let's make sure that we engage the core, the belly towards the low back. Good. Let's do 4 more. And then gently lower. Come back to all fours, then lifting the left foot. Get nice and level. Maybe this is plenty for you today. If you feel that extra energy, start to pulse and really concentrate. Imagine your butt cheek on the left there, and you want to really engage and feel the muscles open and contract. Have fun, smile. Good, last 2. Excellent. And then we're gonna lower back down. You're gonna separate or widen your knees, bring your hips back, and let's reach the arms forwards, coming into child's pose, and then stacking the fists and resting your forehead on your hands. And just notice the third eye point here. Remember a brilliant statement that intuition is the opposite of self-doubt, or the other way around. So you really want to find your intuition, find that inner space. Good. And then gently relax your hands. Come back up onto all fours. We're going to do 1 more really big stretch. This is for your inner tiger, your inner vitality. So the tiger represents that. We're going to gently again drop the right leg. And then we're going to bring our left hand under the center of the chest. And we're going to swim our right arm behind us. Nope, let's do the other hand. So your right arm is up, right hand is right under the center of your chest. Take your left arm, bring it in front of you if possible, and then sweep it all the way behind you. Maybe you don't totally find your foot, maybe you do. You can also put a strap around your foot. This one's very challenging, noticing that it's hard to balance here. So look at something not moving. Adjust if you need to. Gosh. And then pushing maybe the foot away from the hand. 1 more breath. You can look up. Positivity is your superpower today. You are positive, release, cheerful, and optimistic. All right, come back to all fours. Sorry, I cued that wrong. And then we're going to do the other side. So lifting the left leg, bringing your left hand under the center of your chest. And again, maybe that's enough for you today. If it's available, you can always draw the right arm long, bring it back behind you, and then gently take hold of that foot. One side might be easier. If you notice yourself looking at something that can hold your focus or balance or gaze, that's wonderful. Let's hold for one more breath. Push your foot into your hand. Pull your hand back towards you. Good, and notice this amazing stretch in the thighs. Then we're gonna release mindfully, no slingshots. Come back to your hands under your shoulders. We're gonna curl the toes under, and we're gonna find our downward facing dog. If this bothers your wrists, you can always take Dolphin Pose. Keep breathing, start to lift the hips and the knees. As you arrive, gently decide if you can walk your dog, lifting and lowering through the heels. And see how you feel. Good. Keep the knees nice and bent, send your hips up to the sky, push the chest into the ground or towards the earth. The sitting bones are reaching up high. And then we're gently going to walk our feet up to the hands. When you get to a place that feels good, stay in forward fold, let your head hang. If it's available, this is a nice variation, bringing your right hand between your feet, right in front. I stay on the fingertips, and then we're going to do a spinal twist, lifting the left arm, maybe even straightening the left leg a little bit more. See how high you reach. Another variation is just hand on the hip, and we're breathing. Good. The most wonderful ways to activate your free healthcare: take deeper breaths, drink more water, and vibrate or think more positively. Let's release that hand. I love this little saying, be happy and wait for a reason to come along. Right, left hand under the center of your chest. We're gonna gently bring that right arm up and over. If it's feeling nice, straighten your right leg as well. Get into this beautiful twist, maybe tickle a cloud. Maybe you're still smiling. Make sure there's nothing feeling uncomfortable. And then ever so gently, we'll relax that arm back down. We're gonna slowly roll up to standing. And we'll take a moment to find Tadasana, mountain pose. So take your feet either hip width apart or as close as touching. We're just gonna stand nice and tall. Feel your body, the bones are stacked. And notice one positive thought. I want you to find something that's really positive, put it in your heart. Say it's your next goal or dream or wish, and see if you can visualize yourself already with that wish or dream coming true. So we can take our hands at our heart, back to Anjali Mudra, think about something positive, and then I want you to send a boomerang, your beautiful thought, your beautiful intention. I want you to send it out like a boomerang. So, for example, one of my goals or dreams is to finish writing a book. So I see myself now with the book that I've written finished in my hands. It's a national bestseller. So I'm going to take the boomerang of that intention and I'm going to throw it out there. And then I'm going to wait for it to come back, go right into my heart, and then I let it go. So I want you to think about one dream or wish or goal that you have in life. Send out a boomerang, an energy boomerang between you and then get back to me. Let me know in the comments. All right, release your hands. We're gonna gently step the feet wide apart, and we're gonna come into our warrior two. So turn your right toes out to face right out in front of you, or right out to the side, I should say. Your right arm is gonna float right over that leg, and then you're gonna simply bend the right knee. So take the other arm up as well. Notice if your shoulders are up, let's drop them down. A variation that I really like is to bring the hands behind the head. So we're upright, we're looking front still, and then we're gonna do a couple of little side bends. So we inhale down and exhale up. If that's way too much, just stay in your warrior two. We're only gonna do two more. Good, lots of things happening here. You've got a brilliant stretch in your leg and you're also getting some core work. Now we'll release the arms, look down, out past your right extended fingers. One more breath here. And then we're gonna find our peaceful hero. Lean forwards, inhale, Shanti Virabhadrasana, lifting up. Beautiful. See how that feels. Then we come into extended side angle. We're going to reach long through that left arm, right elbow on the knee, then come back into peaceful warrior. Now we're going to do a little transition into a dragon pose. We're going to windmill the arms straight, and we're going to straighten our right leg and start to sink. Now, if you feel very vigorous, you can come all the way down. If it's too much, just stay down here. And then we do that one more time. Come into warrior 2, into peaceful warrior, extended side angle, peaceful warrior, and then gently straighten your right leg and come into your dragon. Come up. Let's gently switch sides. Right toes are going to turn in, both legs are straight, left toes are going to turn out. We're going to first start with our warrior sit-ups. So come into your nice gentle warrior pose, hands behind the head now, and just 4 pulses where we inhale down, bring your elbow towards the knee, and then exhale to come back up. Again, option to do this or just stay in warrior 2. Have fun, smile, breathe, a little bit of core work every day, a little bit of positivity, goal setting. Let's now look out past our left extended fingers, reach long with the left arm, big inhale, exhale, tip up and back. Shanti Virabhadrasana, goddess pose as well. Good. Then we're going to transfer to extended side angle. Flow back to goddess. Extended side angle. And then we're going to gently pull that left leg straight as we lower down, bending the right knee. And if it's available, come all the way down. Good, then we come back up. Goddess, left knee bends, extended side angle, goddess, and then gently straighten the left leg. Good, come back up. Both legs are straight now, both legs face forwards, and we'll gently release our arms. Find your breath. One more beautiful pose. We're going to do our spider pose. So for this one, your feet are pretty good being a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to raise up onto the balls of our feet, and maybe that's enough for you today. My toes are angled on about a 45-degree angle. Then we're going to lower down to the floor. Stay up on the balls of the feet if available, and if you can, cross your wrists. I like to take the thumb and the index finger together and then gently arrive in spider pose. One more breath. You can always walk your hands directly underneath you or even behind ankles. Then lower your heels down, roll the body up slowly back to standing. Good. And then we're going to bring our feet just about shoulder width apart. So from here, we're going to shake. We're going to shake and vibrate our body. Breathe, see how you feel. Finn's going to chew his little foot, his little tail. Shake your tree. What tree would you be today? And because positivity is your power, gentle reminder of I am positive, I am cheerful, I'm optimistic. I choose to see the good in every person and every situation. I am positive. Beautiful. So one more breath. Shaking and vibrating. This is a QiGong move. Qi means energy, Gong means skills. So QiGong to me is almost like Chinese yoga. All right, then we're gonna bring our feet back under our hips. And we're gently going to do just a very simple little move called centering. So bringing your hands together at the belly, one hand sits in the other, the thumbs touch gently here. And let's just be here for a couple of moments where we breathe into our hands, imagining that we've got a pearl or a gem right at our belly button area, right under our belly. And it's almost like there's a beautiful weight or magnetism that's bringing your breath all the way to your hands. Big inhale, and then exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale. Then we're going to take our right arm and float it out to the side. Gather the energies of earth, nature, and the sky, and then float down the hand through the center line of the body. Come back to where it started. Then the left arm reaches out, gathering the forces of earth, nature, and heaven, and then centering within ourselves through the mind, wisdom, through the heart, love, through the belly, vitality. One more time, each direction. Right arm reaches out, centering down the middle. Left arm reaches out, centering through the middle. Wonderful. And then we're going to overlap our hands right under the belly button. Bring your feet together, and let's be a crystal on somebody's wrist, riding on a motorcycle. Glinting magic, the sunlight shining on that gem. And I get a visual of my friend who just told me this story of being on a motorcycle and watching the crystal on my friend's wrist in front of me while she rides her motorcycle. Be a crystal in the sun. Shine your light. Remember the 2 main polarity energies, positive and negative. Find yourself drawn towards positive so you remember your free healthcare. And for a little giggle at the end of your day, what do you feed aliens for breakfast? Flying sausages. So silly. You're in your meditation, and this is a reminder that all you need to do for meditation is sit or stand or lay down and smile. Let's finish off now, opening the feet a little bit wider. Rub your belly, go clockwise. Think about something positive. Think about more water, hydration you're going to take in today. And think about your big, beautiful breath. And we're going to let our hands go with a sigh. And my favorite saying in the yoga world, let's bring the hands together at the heart. The light in me greatly honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. Finn, come here. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day. Have a great sleep tonight. And I really appreciate you. If you have any comments or any classes that you'd like me to do, just let me know, and we'll see you next time.